you're a Gemini, born May 21st to June 20th, what can you expect for the month of January 2020? Let's tune in and find out. So Geminis, I just sort of see like, this path that you kind of can't screw up. You can take the long way around, but you can't screw up. You're still going to get there. So it's kind of like I'm seeing two paths, but then this other path comes back around and it keeps going. So all roads lead to the same way. So it's kind of like stop resisting, go with the flow, and it'll work out, right? Because I just see this resistance, like I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. But it's like the sooner you just go, fine, I'll do it, everything opens up for you, right? So whether that has to do with your body eating a certain way, or you're resisting, being nice to somebody at your work, or you're resisting the drive, or you're resisting your home, it's just like stop resisting. If you just stop resisting, all things come together. So let go of the resistance. The sooner you let go of the resistance, you'll discover the gift that resistance was trying to bring in for you, right? That once you remove the resistance, that you can now see the gift. So the key is accept, all right? Maybe that's a better way to say it. Just accept what's ever going on for you, and then that opens up to this really big gift and opportunity. Okay, so let's look at romantic relationships for those Geminis that are in a committed romantic relationship. Let's see what's in store for you. I just feel like you're happier, feels like there's a better understanding in your relationship. I also feel like you somehow another have more patience now. And in that coupled relationship, the communication has gotten better. There may be, like this month, there may be some opportunities for you to kind of be heard and to get what you need as well. And also, I just see this kind of building energy between the two of you. Things working out, supporting one another, and there's also some fun stuff. So I do feel like there's a lot of fun mixed in the energy this month. Opportunities to get away, whether you're, going to the warm and you're you're surfing or laying on the beach, or whether you're going to the cold and you're snow skiing. There's just this opportunity for action and for fun. So definitely a good time in the romance department. Now, for those of you that are single, let's see what's in store for you, Geminis. I almost feel a little bit like I'm overwhelmed, like there's so many opportunities, and some of it feels like, so there's two things. One, I feel like you can get into that mode of just being sexual, right? And just this constant revolving door, different people, different faces, different opportunities, and I feel like that kind of grinds on you, weighs on you, and if and if you're the exact opposite, you're not getting any, and you're not doing anything. This side is being asked to slow down, and this side is being asked to get in the game. So if there's the blending of being able to say yes and being able to be more in the flow instead of being disconnected from feeling. So the person who's kind of just getting off on the sex all the time, there's a disconnection from the feeling. And the one who's not gotten in the game is there's this anxiety, this fear, this conversation, this judgment. You're both being asked to kind of like let go and allow. And if you just allow yourself to have fun, just start with that. Just allow yourself to have fun. You'll be able to open up to the person in front of you, and then you can see whether or not you want it to turn into a date, or whether or not you want it to see if it turns into something more physical, or if there's more chemistry there, right? But you're just being asked to approach things differently. And that could have to do with the lunar eclipse in Cancer, January 10th. We have this big eclipse that's happening, these sudden endings. So some of you may just go, boom, I'm disgusted with myself. I'm not acting like that anymore. Or boom, I'm disgusted with myself. I'm going to stop pushing people away. I'm going to start to say yes, right? We all have these little behaviors that we don't like about ourselves, and we're being shown them. We just had the new solar eclipse, at Christmas time, 25th and 26th, that awakened us, right, to new ways of being, new ways, opportunities, new ways of for us to be a better version of ourselves, right? And so sometimes it requires that sudden, like, oh my God, look at my behavior. That mirror comes up and it's like, oh, right? So these endings, if you've not seen that side of yourself, or if you've not recognized it about yourself, there may be some big moments that happen here that are in your face going, look it, is this pretty? Is this how you want to be? So just be aware, you're not the only sign. All the signs are getting a little dose of your reality, of how you're occurring in the world. And if you're not getting it through your own eyes, you may be given a dose of it through somebody else's eyes, you know, as somebody in your face, about your behavior, about your actions, about your way of being. So the thing to do is take it, listen, take it in, do your best not to push it away, do your best not to beat yourself up, take it in a way that allows you to go, okay, how can I be different? What's a better alternative, right? How can I not give up myself and still speak my truth, right? Because so much of the time, if you're somebody who doesn't say what's on your chest, right, what you mean, then down the road you bring out a sledgehammer because you've never said it before, because you think people should know, or they should be able to, or what kind of person does that, right? It's like that kind of stuff. Instead of communicating, we have this whole story. So bottom line is, Gemini, there's an opportunity for you to change your behaviors that aren't supporting you. And that's what I was seeing, this loop, being the old behavior, and it's going to keep you looping until you see the loop, and then you go, I'm not going to do that anymore, and then you go forward. And it's in relationships. It's in romantic relationships, and how you deal with romantic relationships, and your way of being in relationships. So if you're somebody who's careless in relationships, you're going to be slapped in the face and shown. Not appropriate, right? If you're somebody who dismisses people, and you're the masculine, let's say you're a woman, but you wear the pants, you're the masculine energy, and you're constantly dismissing people, you're going to be shown that. You're going to be shown men or women who aren't going to accept that behavior anymore from you. And so it's good. It's good that we're seeing and recognizing aspects of ourselves that aren't healthy or aren't in balance, right? Because this is about bringing us into balance and about making us our best selves. So just be aware there's some shifts that are happening around that. Now, as far as those of you in a romantic relationship, you're also going to have more patience this month to deal with that romantic relationship and to deal with yourself. And there's also, I think we talked about having some fun in there. So let's shift now to those who aren't in a romantic relationship and who want a romantic relationship. Okay, just have patience. We kind of covered a lot with the relationship, so I just want you to have some patience with yourself. Don't feel any need to rush one way or the other, but stay present to what's good for me. Oh, that stuff in the throat, right? What you don't want to say, or what you're afraid to say, right? Or if you're afraid to get hurt. This is a big month for healing, so you can get healing, Geminis. Just slow down and take care of yourself. All right, let's look at your career, Geminis. What's going on for your career? Wow, lots of speaking up happening here, Gemini. This is like the best opportunity for you to make money in a really long time. Like there's some big money coming in legally, big money legally for you, an opportunity for you that you haven't had in a long time. So I really like this energy for you. Don't be afraid of it. It's like, don't worry about how much you have to work or anything like that, or worry about your hours. Like this feels really good, and it feels like you need it for self-esteem. So like having this job filling you up, I feel like down the road you'll be able to kind of pull back on it. But for now, if you're being asked to go full bore, go full bore, because I feel like it kind of takes that to prove to everybody around you that you're the right person for the job, and maybe even to prove to yourself that you're the right person for the job. So put your heart and soul in it. It's okay. It's going to be a short period of time, and then you'll be able to pull your head up and move some things around, because you'll have the clout then to be able to do it. Okay. But initially you want to jump in and go for it. Good career. Okay. Let's look at money for Geminis. So there may be some things that, expectations like, oh, I thought I would have more money here. I thought I would have more money there. But I do feel at the end of the month that money does come in. So initially, the beginning of the month feels like it's a little sparse, but towards the end of the month, the money does start to come in. So just be aware, try not to overspend. especially that first week or two. But towards the end of the month, there's a lot more money coming in. And we do have a new moon in Aquarius, January 24th, that may bring in some new opportunities with it as well. And then we just had that big solar eclipse on Christmas that has new beginnings. So that lasts for a couple of months. So just know that there could be these big career moves and opportunities that have financial gain for you. Let's look at your health. Throat's coming up, thyroid, voice, just in being able to speak your truth, say what you want, be authentic, be genuine. Just take extra care of the throat. If you're in a cold weather situation, wear that scarf around the neck, because in Chinese medicine, they call the wind tunnel, right? The nape of the neck. You want to keep that closed. But it's protection. And it's also about being willing to speak up and say what's there for you. And don't be in a hurry to have to say it, right? Be patient. And as you're patient, kind of like all that first, like if you just don't speak for like 3 to 5 seconds, right? Then all that other stuff that you want to say kind of gets filtered out. And then you'll get to the right words, the right language that allows you to be heard. So just some restriction initially when you want to speak, kind of settle into your body, and then it actually might be in the form of a question that you end up communicating instead of saying how you feel. That allows things to move. And I just feel like that creates this beautiful opening for you with your health and with being heard and with you getting what you want. All right, let's see if there's anything unexpected for Geminis for the month. Yeah, there's some excitement. There may be some unexpected travel. There may be some unexpected good news. Some of you may be having some unexpected, like, found money, like, oh, we didn't know that we had this account, and, so-and-so, like, it could be gifted money to you. It could be in the form of somebody who's passed and you didn't know that you were in their will. It's just found money. It's surprise. It could even be lottery winnings, but it's surprise money, found money. And it's very happy. It makes you very happy, and it feels like it comes in towards the end of the month. So look for that. That's always something good to end on. All right, Geminis, thank you so much. Have a happy new year. Wishing you the best 2020 for yourself and your family, and good health and good cheer and prosperity and abundance and all those good things. And wishing you, I hope that you will write and communicate through the online opportunity here. And also, if you haven't checked out my website, go to my website, peggyrometo.com. Look for the new things that I've got going on over there. And I love and appreciate you. Thank you guys for viewing and watching and sharing the intuitive astrology here. All right. Have a wonderful new year.